You. You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell. I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time. Father says I'm too young to channel the sword, so I practice with my fists.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
You're not... Big... There's... What you... You're not... Oh. There... What? You're... There's... You... Oh... You... You...
You look tired, friend. The bannered mare has beds for rest.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
What are you looking at? You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. 100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
Oh, you couldn't possibly... Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it. Hail, companion.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
I said my fine has been paid, now let me out!
Right, right. Oh, look at that. I seem to have lost my keys. Might take me a while to find them. You just sit tight. I'll get around to it eventually.
Curse you! What are you looking at?
Hey, you must talk, right? You blew me in.
I've been running I'll show you what I know. I've already given you a job. Now get to it.
I've been tending to the warriors at Nebraska for as long as I can remember.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
I'm still trying to figure out I can. It might save your life.
Hey there. I killed a bear.
I never thought they...
Did you kill
I
it?
can teach you a few things. Might head down to the meadery later. Growing up, you can smell the honey on the wind.
come to me with questions. Aren't you already running a job for Ayla? Come talk to me when you finish that up.
I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you. Pay your debts, and we'll forget this happened. Hold your head up. I'm sure it won't happen.
All right, then.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde. I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you. We may be rough, but we don't tolerate thieving around here. When you get to be my age, you'll come to miss the smell of blood. How goes the hunting, brother? I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you. We may be rough.
I've been tending to the warriors of Yavaska for as long as I can remember.
could have just...
I've been running interference for you.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give. We are but maggots. Writhing in the
You lost.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn. One down, my friend, one down. And another one for me. And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours. You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. Of course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead. I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Dibella, guide us. Lead us to your Sibyl.
What do you need, handsome? DeBella's blessing.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Let me know as soon as you found anything.
Can I help you?
The Warrens isn't a place for your... I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up. Understand? Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. Uh-huh.
You don't want to be here. No one.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on. You want a real fight, eh? Get him. I'll kill you. No more. I yield. I yield. You've been... It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. I was sent by Nepos is in charge. That's all I know. What a waste.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silverblood Inn. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
We drink to our youth.
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth. Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Remember, ale is cheaper than...
You a fighting man? How about a little bet?
Oh yeah, pretty little thing. Had a room here, I think. Ask the innkeeper.
There's no shipments coming in. I'm 100 septum says I can take you. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Watch what you're doing!
Nothing! Wait! I can still fight. No. No, I can't. Either I'm drunk or you're naked. Possibly.
What can an old skull do for you? Well, you've come to the right place. Sure, what can I do for you? Good fighting to you.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer. I remember her. Her stance. The way she walked. A trained warrior, no doubt. She had a room here. Might talk to the innkeeper about it.
Watch your back, friend.
My father, Klepper, is the one
What do
want
you
to talk
need,
to.
handsome? What do you need, handsome?
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house?
You don't know anything about this house?
No. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first. Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Damn. It's like everyone in this city has amnesia. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Never... Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's in here. Recently. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone been here recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on. Come out. Know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go. Thought I heard something.
Yes, further into the bowels. So close, your prize is waiting. Fool! Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak! Yes,
It's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. Head right in. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they owned Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily. All the miners, farm. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has. You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep. I have records I need to tend to.
I work for the Silverbloods. Help clean.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important... My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted. He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Keep your hands to yourself. What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
Never should have.
By the gods, bet...
Die! No more!
Give up while you still can.
Damn you.
It's...
No, God, no!
Oh well. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Shut up! Only the gods can judge me. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house! Get out of my house. Now. What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. What did you expect? That no one was going to notice you butting into business that wasn't yours? The guards know who holds the purse strings in this city. And I don't like snoops. Markarth is my city. You have no right looking into my business. Now get out.
Just stand still!
the bites of the flea. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know? They're my... He was supposed to keep them under control. My prison. No one escapes. I thought... Madanach. While we were off fighting until Ulfric came and put them down. When they're up, I off. So I've let him run his little forsworn... You already got what you... You and Matt... Now get out of my house! Get out of my house. Now.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a protective of me. I'm sorry about my housekeeper. A little protective of...
Oh, thought I heard something. Come on!
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
Next time, you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
Need something?
You can't...
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what? That you want? Need something? Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the King in Rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. I'm sorry. But you're not free.
All you got?
We are routed.
warned you. But you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Eltrish started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth.
Just a scratch. Damn you.
Nothing.
I've suffered worse during training. Bastard.
I'm going to put you down.
That's your best, huh? If I can just stand up.
Mercy! We are routed! No!
Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. Not a chance. Not for this. You're going to the Sidna Mine for the rest of your days. You'll never see the sun again.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.